That reminds me, I was doing this, like, you know, whenever we perform in my band, I Shine, right? Like, sometimes, like, I've done Bleach or whatever during the day, and then my voice is like thrash, you know, and I have to play. And sometimes I go up on stage and without thinking that people don't know what that is, that show, right? I just assume everybody knows that show, you know, and I'm up there, I'm like, oh, sorry, my voice is gone, you know, I'm gonna try to get through this set, but I was doing Bleach earlier today, and, and then after the show, people are like, what do you mean you do Bleach? Is that like, you know, do you snort it? No. I meant like, no, I'm a voice actor, and then there's a show called Bleach, and I'm a character in it, and and I'm like thinking, I'm like, oh my gosh. Nobody there tonight knows what that show is.
Wow. That's kind of scary.
Yeah. And now, I mean, people are going home, they're like doing Bleach and dying.
You started and never done.
Drink the Bleach.
How about way in the back? Yeah.
Okay, I just want to say that you two are two of my favorite voice actors, period.
Oh.
Did you just scream? That wasn't you, okay, because like your mouth went open as the scream happened. Like you dubbed her really well. You should be a voice actress.
You dubbed it.
It looked like you're my favorite actor. Somebody contain her. With it.
But I have two questions. First, how much time do you guys actually work together, or are you like normally in a booth by yourself? And second, you guys do a lot of anime, like the same anime. You did already voice a lot. Do you guys stick with each other?
Well, like right now.
See how far we're sitting from each other?
Unfortunately, we don't get to work together. I would love to be able to be in the booth with Johnny and fellow voice actors, because that would be fun. Maybe we're gonna have to book an original series.
The pre-lay stuff is like that, you know, so we've done a few things like that, but never with each other. Most of, like you said, like the anime that we're in, it's just coincidental, you know, we audition and we just get parts and we're in there, you know.
It's interesting because it seems like, you know, certain voices kind of meld well together, and I think ours, like, you know,
I can see.
in a scene, it's just like, I think producers kind of listen for, you know, compatibility and vocal range and stuff, and they, you know, we always end up in a lot of shows together, I think, because of that. So.
Well, that and your voices are awesome.
Thank you. You're
Thanks.
singing it. Oops, sorry.
It's Bleach. I'm doing Bleach right now. I come in. Thank you guys.
Yes.
I know you guys don't actually work together a lot, but I know a couple of the voice actors changed. You know what happened? Like Udahara and
Udahara? Is that Michael Lindsay?
Somebody else also changed. There's another one also that has changed, but maybe you guys didn't know? Yeah, you know, okay.
You know, sometimes people move away.
I know that is the case for at least one of them. It was like they were moving.
They were moving, yeah. And sometimes people, like they'll get on a show, they'll get on another show that's like, you know, on camera or whatever, and they opt out. Or maybe they're, you know, like I know a lot of people do promos and stuff, and they decide not to do shows like Bleach because it can be vocally challenging. So I'm not sure exactly what happened with those actors.
200 episodes
and then all of a sudden different, yeah.
Just happens.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they want more money and they're not gonna get it, or well, I don't know. Who knows? Could be 20 million different reasons. Yeah. Yes? We love you too.
All right. I, Lelouch v. Britannia, command you to be more phenomenal. But that would mean that you guys all need to explode in a ball of fire, right?
Thank you. And my second question was, do you guys know what happens to slowly for the big guy? Like, I mean,
They become what? Rishi, like a star? Or like energy?
No, they don't.
That's BS. They explode into the sky and they become a star.
Yeah, it's more phenomenal, actually.
Yes. You.
Yes.
Is there anything that you would like to see more of in BLEACH?
Yeah, I would like to see
More episodes.
More episodes. I would like to see more of. I mean, obviously, I would like to see like more about his mom, where he comes from. I would like to see, you know, is there a relationship between Rukia or Odihime? Like, what's going on there with that triangle? Those things are really interesting, you know, and they all they do is hint at it here and there, you know, but then they don't give it to you, you know, and you're like, come on.
I know. Well, they can't give it to you, then the mystery's gone.
Yeah, but what if the show ends and they don't do it still?
There is that possibility, isn't
I'm
there?
just saying.
I know. Oh.
With the mask over your face, yes, back there in the back. Hi.
I have a kind of, I want to know, how did you feel doing that character? What was your relationship?
Lelouch and Code Geass. Yeah, it was weird. I was doing a lot of BLEACH stuff and Code Geass stuff back and forth, you know. And I always felt like I would have a Code Geass session, right? And I'd go in and there's so much more thinking in playing the character, you know, and there's so much more, I don't know, process, I guess, and calculated thought. And so I would always leave slightly disturbed and stressed out. You know?
From Code Geass?
Yeah, from Code
Oh,
Geass.
it's a disturbing show.
Yeah. And
Oh my God.
It was totally disturbing, you know.
Amazing, yeah.
But in a good way,
Amazing show.
yeah. But I, as an actor, I'd feel dirty, you know, or something was wrong, you know. And then I would always book BLEACH afterwards so I could go in there and fight and scream and whatever, and then I'd be like, okay, the day's better. You know? I'd balance out my day, you know.
Anime therapy.
Yes. But I did enjoy it, you know. I loved the character, definitely.
Yes.
do you have any cool projects now?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if we're allowed to talk about.
Yeah. All I know that I'm allowed to talk about is Blue Exorcist, because do you know anything that you're allowed to talk about?
I
It's
just
hard, we
signed
also-
an NDA at the last. Like, there's a couple new shows that are coming out, but they. I
Yeah,
don't
there's
think
another one that
anything's-
we're on together.
It hasn't been released yet, so I don't think we can say.
Right. Sorry.
Who? What? Oh my God!
Over here. Yes. What's that?
Voice acting tips? Take acting classes. Improv classes. And
Yeah.
what? Accept that? What? Okay.
I mean, obviously, oh, well, yeah, you do kind of need to live where the work is.
Yeah. San Francisco has some stuff going on, though, I think.
Yeah.
Some stuff.
I think just about anywhere you could do voiceover for something, radio or something like that, but I don't know about animation-wise.
Yeah, anime is pretty much like
LA,
Texas and LA.
Yeah, Canada.
Yeah.
Some in New York.
Canada. Yes.
Haluichi Goes Live. I gotta sing tonight, guys. Killing me here. Alright. But it's weird when you look at me, though, right?
He's recording you.
So close your eyes and imagine it's Hello Ichigo, okay? Am I? Yeah, come to our show tonight. And I'll be complaining about doing bleach earlier. Yes, okay.
Yes, oh my
Cheers.
God.
Heath Ledger locked himself inside a room for 3 days in order to prepare for his role as a Joker. Would either of you ever even think that serious for a voice acting role?
No. No.
We're already locked into a booth.
I know. Yeah. That was easy.
Right here.
Yes, yeah.
Has either of you met your Japanese counterparts?
Yes.
And what was that like?
It was cool. I met him in Hawaii, so already Hawaii was cool. But then, yeah, I mean, it was weird. It was like, I was like talking to myself. And I was like, hey. And he was like, hey. I was like, I voice Ichigo. And he's like, I voice Ichigo. I was like, oh. And then we both went to shake hands, but we missed like this. We thought, like, we were like, whoa, that's weird. And I was like, it was like looking at a mirror. It was like everything we did. It was like weird. And then we started doing that thing, you know. It was like, wait, who's the real me? I don't know. Really weird, but it happened. Did you meet your counterpart?
I haven't.
No.
The closest I've come was I met the band that did the soundtrack for Ayori Aoshi. I don't know if you guys remember that show. It's like 10 years ago. But they were really popular, like band in Japan, and they did like a show at AX 5 years ago or something. I met them there. They were really, really nice, super nice people.
How do your parents explain your guys' work? Like, is that ever an awkward encounter? Oh, my.
No, my mom is like seriously my biggest fan. I don't know about you. She really is. She's the sweetest. When I first moved out to LA and I told her I was going to be an actor, she was like, "Why do you want to do that? I thought you were going to be a doctor." You know, you can always go back to that if the voiceover thing doesn't work out. I'm like, Mom, I just, need you to support me. She's like, okay, honey. So now that it's, really great, she tells all of her friends and she likes to write down all the projects I do. And she's like, okay, now what are you working on? Yeah, okay. And when is it coming out? And okay. And she tells all of her friends. And she's like, oh, honey, I'm so proud of you. It's nice.
I think, yeah, my parents are pretty much the same. They think it's pretty cool. My dad, he gets all the shows, any show that I'm on.
Does he?
Yeah,
That's
he
pretty
does.
cool.
And he started getting into anime, like outside of like stuff I'm in. And like I'd see like his collection. I'm like, well, Dad, I'm not in that. He's like, why not? It's a good show though. He even has like the Last Airbender stuff. It's like, what? And he's like, you really gotta watch this, Johnny. It's a great show. I know you're not in it, but it's a really good show. It's like,
That's funny.
all right.
That sounds cool. My mom will watch, she was trying to catch BLEACH on Cartoon Network, at night. They'll flip through the channels and she'll hear my voice and she'll be like, oh, I think that's the show. Then she called me up the next day. She was like, I watched a little of BLEACH on Cartoon Network. And I'm like, uh-huh. Boy, that's violent. She's like, I'm sorry, honey, but I couldn't watch the whole thing. I'm like, that's okay, Mom. Yes, spam.
Okay.
2 minutes.
We got 2 minutes, so two more questions, and then we gotta get out of here.
Spam.
We're gonna have autographs right after this, guys. So we'll see you guys out there at the autograph table.
Yeah. How about this gentleman right here at the end? You? Yeah?